This topic is about gang stalking and the awareness of gang stalking and the procedures one should take if they were engaged in gang stalking or if one was a victim of gang stalking. September 17, 2023 made 3 years since my neighbor in the back of me, he started off as a peeping Tom, started as harassment, and it elevated to vandalism and little nicks and tacks. You know how a bad mechanic would break your car and fix something and break it so you could always be forever at his beck and call. However, the human in me before my third eye opened was very agitated and wanted to afflict war and pain and malice upon him because I'm an dominant, alpha, independent woman, and I do not engage in disrespecting men, and I don't feel like they should do me because I never lay down with them and I'll never exchange money for them, and their compliments don't mean nothing to me. I'm 45 years old, a Haitian black woman, speak 4 different languages. I'm a content creator. So when this happened to me, I understood it as racist in the beginning. Then I'm realizing racist was never a problem because we do not mix and match. I don't come outside. This man became so obsessed with me, and it took me today to realize he is 68 years old, if not older, white male, don't have kids, not married, drunk, alcoholic, and he really was sitting on the porch doing nothing, and they invited him to this cool game to become a monkey. And all he had to do was aggravate his neighbor who lives half a foot from him. He has a living mate, a woman that he's dealing with, and you would think that he would be occupied, but he accepted because all people want to do is be a part of and be accepted. So they'll do anything. You know, a sociopath can get a subject to do anything that they want because they're so smooth and convincing and promising. This man is a pawn. Me and him don't have no tidings, no dealings. He doesn't know me personally or nothing. And energy, even though it was low vibrational on his part, that he instilled day by day to antagonize such a powerful woman of my stamina, I felt like that was suicide on his part. Some people be having death wishes, so you have to be careful how you implement your temper and your aggression because they can push you into doing life for them. And that's what they wanted to do anyway because they don't have the guts to commit suicide. So, mind you, this man is trying to get a reaction on me because I am not considered a goody two-shoe. I'm considered a magnificent perfectionist. Like, my house got to be clean. My house got to be 22, 23, whatever, year we in. I'm updated. I love things. I'm a shopaholic. I'm a business performer at home, but that's a story for another day. But let's stay on topic. This method is used to make people that are being targeted subjected to mental manipulation, anguish, where they move things around in your house to make you feel like they've been in there. They gaslight you. They pick and nick, and they do things to your property so they can terrorize you, so you can be attacking them or either trying to find another place to move. He defamated my character without even knowing my last name. And he defamated my character to the point that I could not function on a business level to get any income in my home. I suffered a lot, but the goal was to cause me a setback, anxiety attacks, panic attacks, anything meant health-wise, because they imprisoned me in my own hole. The threats made me so animated where whatever they knew, if I knew that they touch it, I would throw it out or destroy the place, trying to figure out what they planned or framed me with. This cycle has been going on for 3 years. He has a mate that helps him. It's like that's the only time they orgasm or get any love and laughter. That's the only time I see them interacting. It's like a hunting game. I'm nobody's rabbit nor deer. They put so much vandalism on my clothing and did little things to my possessions till I just got tired. They pretend one day they're good, and the next day they're at it again. But yesterday, I realized I don't owe nobody no explanation. I don't have to get a validation. This is America. I've been called, I went to jail because I called the police too many times on different group members of theirs that engaged in so much havoc, conflict, behavior. I was scared as a black woman with a background that I would never be taken serious. These are elderly white people that's never been to jail. So I've always never came out my house. So this man not only made me realize my strength, my power, and my options. My strength was, I knew of him and I knew what his intentions was. My power was collecting information to lawfully make this into a constitutional right. Because a lot of women go through it, but it's hard to prove. And most of them die or kill themselves, and they're not strong enough to stand the storm so they can fight for the next. But I was chosen to do this. I've been sexually exploited and criticized to the point where I was supposed to do more than just ignore and laugh and call on my angels and my spiritual team. But I was grateful that it gave me knowledge to understand my rights when I was done wrong and how far I can go. Riots are when you terrorize the streets and the public area. I was defending myself and the police came and said, I can arrest you for disturbing the peace. For what? Not leaving my house and praising God. When I seen the organization, I decided less crying and more journaling. You guys stay tuned. We're going to make sure my pain didn't go in vain, and we're going to get some resolution because this poor man didn't do this on his own. He's collaborated with people of higher standards than him. So this is not a one-person party. I'm going to tell you about each individual. This guy lives in lot 17, by the way, right behind me. And the reason I put his lot number is because if he's not ashamed to womanize and threaten women, he should be known for that. He should be on a pedophile list. He's a dangerous neighbor. The Bible says, love thy neighbor